Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the mysteries of the human mind and behavior. Here, we're going to be talking about a topic that's close to the hearts of many introverts. Why do they like to be alone? As you may know, introverts are often misunderstood and misrepresented in popular culture. They are sometimes portrayed as shy, antisocial, or even unfriendly. But in reality, introverts have a unique perspective on the world, and they often find solace in solitude. In a world that seems to value extroversion and socializing, it can be difficult to understand why some people prefer to spend time alone. Here, we find the answers why introverts tend to get drained by social interaction for a few reasons. Number 1 is brain chemistry. Introverts and extroverts differ in terms of their brain chemistry, which affects their behavior, social preferences, and cognitive functioning. Studies have shown that introverts tend to have more reactive brains, which means they are more sensitive to external stimuli. This can make social interaction more mentally and emotionally taxing for introverts, compared to extroverts who tend to thrive in social situations. The neurotransmitter dopamine plays a crucial role in the brain chemistry of introverts. Dopamine is responsible for regulating pleasure, reward, and motivation. Introverts have a naturally lower level of dopamine activity in their brains, which means that they don't need as much external stimulation to feel content and happy. In contrast, extroverts have a higher level of dopamine activity, which means that they require more external stimulation to achieve the same level of pleasure and reward. This explains why introverts tend to prefer quieter, less stimulating environments, whereas extroverts thrive in social settings with lots of activity and noise. Serotonin is another neurotransmitter that is associated with introversion. Serotonin helps regulate mood and social behavior, and low levels of serotonin have been linked to anxiety and depression. Research has found that introverts have a higher level of activity in the part of their brain that uses serotonin, which means that they are more sensitive to social cues and more likely to feel anxious or depressed in social situations. Overall, the brain chemistry of introverts is characterized by lower levels of dopamine and higher levels of acetylcholine and serotonin. This means that they are less responsive to external stimuli and more sensitive to internal cues. Introverts prefer quieter, less stimulating environments, and they are more easily overwhelmed by social situations. However, this does not mean that introverts are necessarily shy or socially awkward. Many introverts are highly sociable and enjoy spending time with others. But they need time to recharge their batteries and prefer to have deeper, more meaningful conversations rather than small talk. It is important to note that introversion is not a disorder or a pathology, but rather a normal variation in personality. Introverts have their unique strengths and talents, such as creativity, empathy, and critical thinking. By understanding the brain chemistry of introverts, we can better appreciate their unique qualities and create more inclusive environments that cater to their needs. The next cause that makes someone an introvert is self-reflection. Self-reflection is a process of examining one's thoughts, feelings, and behavior in order to gain insight and understanding. Introverts also tend to value introspection and reflection, which can be difficult to do in a noisy or busy environment. When they are alone, introverts can focus on their own thoughts, emotions, and experiences. Introverts tend to be more introspective than extroverts, which means that they spend more time reflecting on their inner experiences and emotions. In this sense, self-reflection is a natural and essential part of the introverted personality. Self-reflection can take many forms, from journaling and meditation to therapy and deep conversations with close friends. Some introverts may prefer solitary activities, such as reading or hiking, that allow them to reflect on their experiences and emotions without external distractions. Others may seek out social connections with like-minded individuals who share their interests and values. Self-reflection can have many benefits for introverts, including increased self-awareness, emotional regulation, and personal growth. By taking the time to reflect on their thoughts and feelings, introverts can gain a deeper understanding of their own motivations and desires, as well as their strengths and weaknesses. This can help them make better decisions, communicate more effectively with others, and develop more fulfilling relationships. However, self-reflection can also have its downsides if it becomes too obsessive or self-critical. Some introverts may fall into the trap of overanalyzing their thoughts and feelings, which can lead to anxiety and self-doubt. It's important for introverts to balance their introspection with action and engagement in the world around them. This can help them translate their insights into meaningful change and growth. In conclusion, self-reflection is a natural and important aspect of the introverted personality. It allows introverts to process their experiences and emotions, gain insight and understanding, and develop greater self-awareness and personal growth. However, it's important for introverts to find a balance between introspection and engagement with the external world. By doing so, introverts can harness the power of self-reflection to achieve their goals and live a fulfilling life. The third characteristic of an introvert is related to empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. Introverts tend to be highly empathetic, despite the common misconception that introverts are aloof or uncaring. In fact, introverts may have an even greater capacity for empathy than extroverts due to their sensitivity to the emotions of others and their tendency towards introspection. One reason why introverts may be highly empathetic is their ability to tune into their own emotions and thoughts. Because they spend more time reflecting on their own inner experiences, introverts are often better able to recognize and understand their own feelings. This self-awareness can translate into a greater understanding and empathy for the feelings of others. Another reason why introverts may be highly empathetic is their sensitivity to the emotions of others. Introverts tend to be more observant and attuned to the moods and feelings of those around them. This heightened sensitivity can allow introverts to pick up on subtle cues and signals that others may miss, leading to a deeper understanding of the emotions of others. Introverts may also have a greater capacity for empathy due to their tendency towards deep and meaningful relationships. Because introverts tend to have smaller social circles, they often invest more deeply in their relationships. This investment can lead to a greater understanding and appreciation for the feelings and emotions of their loved ones. It's important to note that while introverts may be highly empathetic, they may also struggle with expressing their emotions and communicating their empathy to others. Introverts tend to be more reserved and private when it comes to their emotions, which can make it difficult for them to connect with others on an emotional level. Additionally, introverts may feel overwhelmed by intense emotional experiences, leading them to withdraw or shut down. Despite these challenges, introverts can develop and strengthen their empathy skills through practice and intentional effort. Some strategies for building empathy as an introvert include active listening, perspective taking, and mindfulness. By actively engaging with the emotions of others and practicing empathy in daily life, introverts can develop stronger connections with others and create more meaningful relationships. In conclusion, empathy is a key trait of introverts, stemming from their sensitivity to their own emotions, their awareness of the emotions of others, and their investment in meaningful relationships. While introverts may face challenges in expressing their empathy, they can develop and strengthen this skill through intentional effort and practice. By cultivating empathy, introverts can deepen their connections with others and create a more compassionate and understanding world. The fourth characteristic of an introvert is the search for autonomy. Introverts tend to value their independence and autonomy. They may prefer to make decisions and spend their time as they see fit, without having to accommodate the needs or preferences of others. Introverts are individuals who tend to be more reserved, introspective, and prefer solitary activities over socializing. One of the main reasons why introverts seek autonomy is that they find it empowering and energizing to have control over their own lives. Autonomy refers to the ability to act independently, make decisions for oneself, and have a sense of self-determination. For introverts, autonomy is crucial because it allows them to choose how and when they interact with others, and it gives them the freedom to pursue their interests and passions without feeling pressure from external sources. Overall, autonomy is crucial for introverts because it allows them to live life on their own terms and in a way that is true to their authentic selves. By having control over their lives, introverts can find the peace, fulfillment, and energy they need to thrive in a world that can often be overwhelming for them. By taking the time to recharge and reflect, introverts can be better equipped to handle the demands of the outside world. They may be more empathetic, creative, and self-aware, which can benefit not only themselves but also those around them. So, the next time you see an introvert enjoying their own company, remember that for them, being alone is not a source of loneliness or isolation, but rather a valuable opportunity for self-discovery and growth. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this video informative and enjoyable. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. And if you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave them in the comments section below. We love hearing from our viewers and will do our best to respond to your feedback.